you start up your business, you start up your podcast or whatever. Like, obviously, there will be people who will obviously be like, "Oh, why are you doing that?" Or like, "Yeah, like, what's the go?" Like I don't understand why you want to do this. Like, and there'll be all sorts of stuff, like all sorts of noise.
People gonna
And
talk.
people are gonna talk, and like the big sort of like one about it is they'll say, "Oh yeah, you won't be successful. There's no way you're gonna make any money from it. Yeah, it's
You're just
you're
wasting
gonna
your
fail."
time.
Like,
You're gonna give up eventually.
exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously it's very like it sits very forward facing in my mind, because this is our first episode, and like I was very excited, and like, but it's what it sort of comes down to is obviously those people, like, they will kind of obviously be like naysayer, do all that stuff, and they will actually be right for a very long time that you maybe not going to be successful. And you'll actually have to sort of say, you'll have to bite the bullet, because they will be right. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're not going to make it work. You're not going to make it successful," and they'll be right. But they're thinking on a short timeline. They're not thinking a decade, because they're thinking in weeks. We're thinking in years and decades for this to be like successful, and that's what they don't understand, because not many people are willing to wait a year to get the success that is pretty much guaranteed, because they will go along the typical path of uninformed optimism, then informed pessimism, and then that's pretty much where everyone quits. And then beyond that informed pessimism, where you're like, this is actually really hard, that's where the success comes in, and it shoots back up. And from there, obviously, you have to just, understand that they're going to be right. But one day, you will actually be right. And on that day, it's basically, you played the game. And you
made
didn't
it.
quit. You went all the way, and and from there, and that's like a very nice like lesson that I always kind of think about, like where it's like, they're going to be right for a very long time, but like one day
They'll be wrong.
They'll be wrong.
And they'll be wrong forever.